Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. Yeah, ADA made one more tiny new low, but that is not a problem. It just briefly broke to the downside of the box, but so far the golden, no, not the golden ratio, the 78.6 retracement did hold. At this stage, I would not be surprised if this orange support area is going to break on the weekend. Why? Because it broke above the descending trend line but failed to rally in an impulse. It rallied in a correction. I would absolutely not be surprised to lose this 78.6 retracement and basically morph into the larger wave 2 scenario. Yeah, I have to say it at this stage because I want to make you aware of things before they happen. At the current stage, ADA of course still has a possibility to rally from here. How realistic is it with the Bitcoin and Ethereum that still have to complete a possibly a little bit deeper correction at least, and ADA already being basically at the maximum of what it should do in this yellow 1-2 setup. So be prepared for a break of that support area. I will not change the chart yet because they can always rally at an instant, but and because technically this 1-2 setup is not invalid. By the way, let me just move all of these across because this move took a bit of a while here to play out. But yeah, I would, if I was using probabilities, which I'm not because they are often useless, I would now increase probabilities for a drop to the downside and a morph into the larger wave 2 scenario. So what I will do though, I will add on this chart here, alternative circle 2, and then these orange boxes here, this orange support area will become relevant again with support. If we lose 35.67 cents, then it is going to be the 35.1 cent level that's relevant, and then 34.1. Yeah, below that level, then we need to talk a little bit more detail because then it will start to look a bit strange. But for now, I think these would be the next support areas. And I am currently not convinced that we are going to rally in a third wave from here, because this looks like sideways action, consolidation, not really a bear flag, but it looks like some kind of a wave 4 or maybe even a B wave. That would typically signal continuation to the downside. So yeah, and because we are just dancing on that 78.6 retrace, can't really break above the golden ratio again, which is here at 36.2 cents. Be ready that at some point it will break. I mean, I did highlight to you that, you know, we had here a successful trend reversal, here in our area, here. So here, there was one more here. But at some point, you know, these patterns are tradable until, or these counts are tradable until it breaks. And it will break at some point. It's a bit like, you know, with a trend line. Trend lines also break at some point. They work as long as they work. At some points they don't, and we need to adjust. Similar story here with this channel. Yeah, you have a trend channel that you can trade if you want to. You know, you can trade the pullbacks to a trend channel, but at some point the market will just make it break. And that's the same story with these support areas for FIBs. I think it was a pretty good ratio here of what we achieved in the last few weeks. Hopefully everybody had a few good trades, but yeah, I think this is going to break, and best to call it out before it happens. Now, again, you can never rule out that crypto starts to surprise and rally, but if you look at this, we rallied only in 3 waves yesterday, so that's a signal that it's probably going to need another dip. Now, needing one more dip here doesn't necessarily invalidate this small 1-2 setup, but it will make it very unlikely, and then I'd rather go with, okay, probably this circle wave 2 was never finished. Okay, that's my update about ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.